Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Kevin Pillar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. On the ground to the left side. On to first by Johnson, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Yasmani Tomas gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Moustakis is up with it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Three and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Tomas moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Miguel Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Lind makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adam Lind.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Number 27 gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's a high pop-up. Martinez will do this himself, and that's the first out. Jonathan Scope is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Hamilton is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. So a runner at first with two away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Nelson Cruz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ground ball left side. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-1 now. Hit hard towards center, and the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest. Lucas Duda takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Number 27 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Martin Prado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Taken high and deep to right. Tomas racing back at the track. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yasmani Grandal is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Yasmani Grandal.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Pat Neshek.
For the Tigers, number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trace Thompson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. To Prado for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Kevin Pillar will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Line to the right side. Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chris Johnson will get his first cuts here.
Leading off for the Tigers, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Brian Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter for the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Settling in now, Billy Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? Corey Dickerson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that misses. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Yasmani Tomas in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Up high, 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Hot shot to third. Johnson's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam Lind is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Johnny Peralta will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. First offering on its way. Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Dickerson. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Up next for the Tigers.
So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 27 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike, 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Mike Moustakas is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chris Young is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to... Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Up and in for ball 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hunter Strickland. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Johnson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one. Trace Thompson will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Alejandro De Aza will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Tony Sipp is going to take over here in inning number 5. Domingo Santana will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Peralta will put this one away for out number 2. Kevin Pillar digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it, 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He drew a walk his first time up. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Taken in by Scope, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Martin Prado is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Martin Prado.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tomas is there. 2 gone. Chris Johnson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Chris Johnson.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yasmani Tomas makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. Pena has room. A quick out number 1. Now in the box, Adam Lind. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pierre and Sebia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Peralta onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Brian Pena will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Billy Hamilton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Johnny Peralta will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's too high, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball 3. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Scope will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting,
Mike Moustakas will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fastball called for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Tommy Hunter will come on and pitch here with one gun.
Number 41, Tommy Hunter.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Runners on first with one down.
First base,
and that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Domingo Santana is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rounded down the third baseline. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Cueto into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Moustakas has it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Nelson Cruz will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Pilar, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pilar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Corey Dickerson steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Johnson in foul ground, and oh, he can't rein it in. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Popped high in the air. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting,
Yasmani Tomas will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he lays off there. 1-0. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Lucas Duda will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Martin Prado will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Chris Johnson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, J.P. Arencibia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 27 stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jonathan Scope steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Mike Moustakas will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Martin Perez will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Striding in to start the ninth, Brian Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Britton is on now to try to close
for the Reds.
Ryan Dorward will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Ryan.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Billy Hamilton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Pillar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Tigers down to their final out here, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Kelvin Herrera will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up the save. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. It's sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Miguel Cabrera comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
Yeah, you know they've been going hard in, but with the count the way it is right now, this opens up a whole lot more options.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Johnny Cueto. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
Game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. His record is now 1-0.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 3-1. And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. A quick out number one. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Right fielder.
Yasmani Tomas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz has it in his sights. Oh, no, he missed it. Adam Lind set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit. Number 27 steps into the box.
Shortstop, number 27.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
And now on 0-2, you got to show you still got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball two. Called a strike there, 2-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, in time, one away. Striding into the box, Johnny Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Tap fouled at home plate. One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first. Miguel Cabrera takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with one down. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth,
Nelson Cruz set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. 2-1, here it is. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
3-1. And it's full now, 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
batting sixth,
Lucas Duda steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. Jonathan Scope makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Peralta with a great stop. He goes to first. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Martin Prado strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
second baseman,
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out. Chris Johnson stands in for the first time.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. One two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Brian Pena gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And this is taken outside for ball one. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And that's too high, ball two. And with two away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Trace Thompson steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball two. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. One away here to begin the third. Kevin Pillar will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Corey Dickerson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Lays off 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Right fielder, Yasmani.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Billy Hamilton digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Miguel Cabrera digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Tomas on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Adam Lind is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Hot shot toward third, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mike Moustakas comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one of the things he's been real effective at so far is coming right after guys. But now he's looking like he doesn't really want to challenge here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nelson Cruz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Lucas Duda is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Long throw to the plate, and it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. Martin Prado steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now in the box, Chris Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fast
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trace Thompson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Alejandro De Aza will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 16, Alejandro De Aza.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Kevin Pillar will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In the air now out to left field. On the move is Stanton. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. So striding in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tony Sipp is going to take over here in inning number 5. Domingo Santana will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Cruz is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. The relay throw, and he is in there. So stepping in, Yasmani Tomas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working. Settling in now, Brian Pena. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2 and 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Scope has it and reined in, one away. Billy Hamilton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Fastball strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Johnny Peralta will step in. A ground out victim his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Lind will make the catch, and the side is retired. Adam Lind will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Number 27 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Jonathan Scope will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Martin Perez will take over here with the runner at first. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hunter Strickland will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits.
Hunter Strickland.
Yasmani Grandal stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses inside. 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Alejandro De Aza is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Kevin Pillar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Domingo Santana, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he lays off there 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. And that's the second out of the inning. Adam Lind gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Pat Neshek will come on much too early here at the end.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Number 27 to try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Chris Young will get the ball here as he looks.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one. And you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Antonio Bastardo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7. Wally Tejera. Charles Phillips will pinch hit here, and he's the potential. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Martin Prado will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took one away there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, tough play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Johnson is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And there's ball one. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Mike Moustakas stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Johnson is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Yasmani Grandal ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Fly ball heading for the alley, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, on his way to second now, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Alejandro De Aza will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that misses 1-1. Oh, now a ground ball. No, he'll get to this one. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Brian Pena digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Billy Hamilton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Garrett Corona.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. Johnny Peralta will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away. Miguel Cabrera strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And this would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if you can get it.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bruce Rondon is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Belted high in the air out to left. Stanton looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Wow. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Yasmani Tomas struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-4 ball game with a base hit right here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That's by him for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's already wearing an 0 for 4. And he ain't going to make it a 1 for 5 swinging at pitches like that.
Nope, that's foul.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Adam Lind stands in as he looks at ball one here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Corona scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Tigers.
From the stretch,
Designated hitter.
Charles Phillips is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Hard liner toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Martin Prado makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
We'll find a line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.